Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So the XRP chart, while it's moving only in a sideways range, I'd say is certainly quite interesting at the moment, and it's respecting quite well the levels provided, and it's following quite well the proposed micro structure, the micro count that we talked about on various time frames. So we want to take a look at the micro levels in this video. Basically, I just want to show you the microstructure because the larger time frame hasn't really changed, and it's quite interesting what's currently happening here on the micro level. And I believe it's important to be aware of what's happening in order to be able to prepare for the following week now for what's coming, because it could be quite a decisive week. Yeah. Now on the XRP chart, we have been talking about this sideways range now for a while. We've been talking about this triangle pattern. For anybody who's new on the channel, quick reminder that this move is seen as an A, B, C, D, E structure, at least in the direct bullish scenario, in which we are tracking this as a wave 4 triangle pattern, and then we could see the market move up from there. It is important, though, that the price somehow finds support in this area here. There are two areas to watch, okay? So what I will do now, by the way, I will leave this support, I will leave this target area above where it is, because if it pushes higher more directly, we still have levels to watch at 254 and 262. But what is now important is current thesis in the yellow scenario is that we are in the E wave of the triangle, which could be the last wave of this triangle. And bear in mind, though, in corrections, structures tend to change quickly, but this so far seems to be unfolding well. Idea was that this move up was wave C of D, and we've now started the pullback. Yesterday I mentioned that for the first time. We have started it most likely, and then earlier today I talked about this potential B wave, which has also started as it seems. Quick explanation, the E wave of a triangle is an ABC structure. In most cases, can also be something different, but for now we're tracking it. And there are two areas to watch. So the first one is the orange support area. It's just a standard support area that we normally add to the chart, after an impulsive looking rally. So it's between $2.09 and $2.29. We haven't even reached it. But expectations would for the market to reach it in the coming days, possibly, over the coming sessions. If the market continues to follow the microstructure, it should. And then we will pay attention to the area here between 229 and we've got 223, 217 and $2.09 as support. There is an additional area to watch, which I added in the video yesterday to the chart, and it's between 221 and $2.04. What is that from? Well, we can identify targets in two ways. First of all, standard support, but then also based on the length of the C wave of the triangle, we can calculate the target of the E wave. It's just like, what does look good, right? There are some standard target areas that we can watch, and standard Fibonacci extension relationships we can use to identify areas of interest. And the area between $2.04 and $2.21 is definitely there to watch. It's partially overlapping with the orange support area, so the E wave could extend lower. There isn't really any clear target range that normally applies for an E wave, but there are levels of interest, right, which I added to the chart that we can observe. Normally, the 61.8 extension is quite a common relationship. $2.04 seems quite far away. We'll see if we get there. Yeah, there's no need. I think somewhere here in the middle would be good. What it must not do, the E wave, is to break below the C wave low, and that is formed at 195, or 196 to be precise, actually. Depends a little bit on which exchange. So it means below 196, a different scenario comes into play. That's the blue scenario. I don't see it really at the moment. I would need more downside momentum to consider that with a higher likelihood. For now, the pullback looks nice and corrective, so it doesn't yet look like the start of a C wave to the downside in the blue scenario. So we remain focused on our yellow scenario for now, especially as long as we're holding above support. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.